Hi, Brian Zirkle here, owner of HoSz Sports Athletic Training Facility, located in Bourbonnais, Illinois. We are a 24,000 square foot indoor turf training facility that caters to both baseball and softball, as well as youth athletes. We have 14 in-house travel teams, 11 boys baseball and 3 girls softball. We also offer classes to the general public, as well as camps, clinics, private lessons, and birthday parties on the weekends. We try to get athletes from around the community inside our facility to continue to improve their game. Right now, with the COVID-19 outbreak and everyone cooped up in their houses, we are working with the Kankakee Valley Park District right now in doing a couple mini-series videos so that you and your young athlete can continue to develop at their own home. We will be doing 4 short videos, one of how we properly stretch, one of how we play catch, one of some infield and outfield drills, and one hitting video as well. So there'll be 4 separate videos working on 5 aspects of the game. Each aspect is as important as the next. Stay tuned as we will be posting these videos on HoSz Sports' Facebook page as well as the Kankakee Valley Park District Facebook page. Thank you. Everyone stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Warm-up, we like to start with a couple laps around the field. If you're not accessible to be running around the neighborhood or running around the field, go ahead and do some jumping jacks in place. We recommend anywhere from 50 to 100, or at least a lap around the track, quarter mile, to get the blood flowing. From there, we like to go into what we call a dynamic warm-up. We first work on high knees. I'll use Cash back here to help me out with some of the demonstrations. For the high knees, we like to have good arm movements from cheek to hip and really high knees, really focusing on getting our knees up, toes high, no dancers, more athletes. Here we go, Cash, a high knee. Good. We partner one fast dynamic with a slow stretch. The next stretch we'll be doing is what we call a walking ground sweep. So we're going to walk, toe up, sweep the ground. You'll feel a good stretch in your hamstring of the toe, of the foot, of the leg, the foot that is up. Looks a little bit like this. You determine how much you feel in that stretch. Okay, coming back, Cash will then do what we call butt kicks. Now the butt kicks, same thing, good arms, lots of reps. It's not about how fast you get to the end, but about how many you can do in between. Butt kicks. Go ahead, Cash, good arms, good butt kicks. Good. Coming back, Cash will do what we call a figure 4 sit walk. He will get into what we call a figure 4. He will sit, and he will get a good stretch across the buttocks as well as the hamstring here. Chest up. If you are very flexible, lots of my female athletes, you can give yourself a little bit of a tweak yourself by wrenching down a little bit. The lower you go, the better stretch you get. It'll look like this. Good. Coming back, we're going to do what we call A skips. So an A skip is like a normal skip, except we are not skipping out. We are skipping up with good arm movements so that we have good arm action. You can do it in place at home, opposite arm, opposite hand. And what we're going to do is go forward, and then if you want, you can also work yourself backwards. Go ahead, Cash. Good. Show them backwards. Good. Coming back across, we're going to do what we call a lunge with a twist. So now when we do our lunge, we make sure that our knee does not go over our front toe. Chest up, hips up. We give a nice twist, left and right. We step up, reset, take another step into our next one. It'll look a little something like this.
Good. The next stretch we're going to do is what we call a hip opener with a backward skip. So the hip opener will look like this. Up and open is how we work the hip opener. Okay? Now we're going to add a skip to it. So it is a little bit of a skip as we work ourselves backwards. It'll look a little something like this. Good. The next stretch, and one of my personal favorites, the walking Spider-Man. Okay, check this one out. Cash will be behind me, I will be up in front. Feet together, you're going to take a giant step. Okay, giant step. Hands inside your feet. Okay, chest up. Trying to get a bunch of stretching in here. You'll feel this pretty much everywhere in your entire body. This is the first part of the stretch. From here, chest up, you get a good hamstring stretch on this leg right here. Okay. From here, you can take your hands, one to the inside, one to the outside. And you're going to, what we do is a hip lift, toe up in the air. You'll feel this as well in the back hamstring. From here, you're back down. You can walk. We call it the walking Spider-Man. Into the next one. Chest up. Good. Go ahead and continue. Dash. Open. Hands to the outside. Hip lift. It's a good stretch right in here. Go ahead and walk into the next one. Good. Chest up. Just feel a big stretch back here. Good. Hip up. Up. Good. Relax. That is a really good stretch. We call that the walking Spider-Man. Okay? From there, we typically circle up and we work on some things that you personally need to work on, whether it be your shoulders, your back, your hamstrings, your calves, your ankle flexibility. At that point, we take 3 to 5 minutes and we work on something ourselves that we feel we need to be better at. Now, flexibility is a gained trait, so it is something that over time you can improve on and become more flexible. A more flexible athlete makes a more explosive athlete, and a more explosive athlete is a better athlete. It also helps with injury prevention, the number one thing for an athlete. If you're hurt, you can't play. And the more you stretch, the less chance you have of getting injured playing the sport you love. Thank you. Stay tuned for video number 2.